So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Did you learn what his talent was?
That's it! He was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor?
I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet, but after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to...
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door. That's it! Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that had not yet been unlocked. Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survival perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
If the Mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library to investigate the hidden room.
The Mastermind would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma once time ran out. So, in order to figure out who the Mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
It sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game... What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him, too. He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided...
So we went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
And then you got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her. So I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to...
Then let's do it.
Yes, let's do this.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus.
I don't really get that either, but I guess...
Rantaro went to the library. Just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor. He made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine! Eh? Fully automatic? There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's a fact, right?
The camera went off just before the incident. And only Rantaro was in the picture. Rantaro went to the library. Just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine! Eh? Fully automatic? There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's wrong! No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred. This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person. He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
That's very wrong! go! That's what we've been saying!
What? Keep quiet, will you?
Really? I have no clue what anyone...
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Then we better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore!
A bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's... not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the Survivor Perk monopad? Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
A bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the Survivor Perk monopad? Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
But remember, Rantaro brought the Survivor Perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad. He didn't bring the Survivor Perk with him.
I'll cut through your words. No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the Survivor Perk monopad to the library. The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
That could be his student handbook monopad, bro. You fucking know.
No, it was definitely this same monopad. You see the way the blood is dried here? The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Scream all you want! Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up!
Ah! Monokid! I was so upset upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped. But those were some pretty fireworks. I hear lions push their cubs in.
They don't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
The one who took that monopad is the mastermind. I'm sure of it.
The mastermind?
The Survivor Perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room. And only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Between the time Rantaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
Nope! That's impossible!
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Huh? We have?
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
Huh? I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Oh, crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, that's true. In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so... if the mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera.
But none of the pictures showed anyone like that.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodam! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers. Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room, waited for the right timing, grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
Hold on! There's a flaw in your logic.
What? What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me! The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it!
What? Again?
Reject your logic without explaining why! That's the Monokuma debate style! Take it from here, Mono Cubs!
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Bravo, Monodam! Wonderful objection!
Now we've escaped certain death.
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera...
Was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening?
That's wrong! The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
Surveillance cameras?
What? Where would something like that be?
You don't know? Even though they're Mono Cubs just like you?
Mono Cubs?
I mean these.
Oh, so cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings, too!
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
How do you know that?
Oh, Father told me. He said I had completely forgotten about it.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
There are countless Nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point. If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds, the Mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see. Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the camera.
Then the Mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rantaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The Mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
No, that's wrong! I wasn't necessarily afraid. The Survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad. 'Cause then, you can't say it was a Survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right? So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
How do you figure?
You look calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate. The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was behind everything, we would have worked together. But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
Either way, you admit the Mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the Mastermind messed up. If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
If you're so strict about following the rules, if that's the case...
Still, what a waste of a Survivor perk! If only he lived a little longer, then this info would have made things interesting.
Stop!
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The Mastermind stealing his Survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever. In the end, Kaede killed him. There's no shaking off that truth.
Yeah!
One truth prevails!
No, that's not the truth. It's a lie that you made up.
Me?
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is... That's it! The Mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
The Mastermind is the culprit?
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective? Trying to overturn the results of the first-class trial. The Mono Cubs won't be silent about this!
What? I said...
But we said we don't know!
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the Mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene! She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball!
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
See? Kaede's the mastermind after all!
Why so interested in dead people? You want to crack open a cold one?
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene. She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole... Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
That's wrong! The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
What'd you say? I have no idea.
A different shot put ball? What do you mean?
I found a shot put ball in the trash can in the hidden room. But it was not the murder weapon. That shot put ball didn't have any blood on it. Rather, there was a pink fiber stuck to that shot.
Pink fiber?
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
I see. She had it in her backpack.
It was wrapped in her spare vest. Her pink vest.
I see. The shot put ball you found in the hidden room had a pink fiber on it.
Yes, it's a fiber from her vest. That can only mean that the ball I found was the one that was in Kaede's backpack.
What'd you say? Really? I got...
That shot put ball did not have blood on it, so it could not have been the murder weapon. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Then maybe they just washed off the blood.
If so, the fiber on the shot put ball would have been washed off as well. It's clear to me that the real murder weapon is different than the shot Kaede had. Yes, Kaede set up the bookcase and rolled the shot into the vent. But that shot didn't hit Rantaro. Her plan failed.
Failed? I don't even know what that means!
If you found that shot put ball in the hidden room, then that means...
That's it! The mastermind took it from the library. Only they could get in that room after all.
The mastermind took it?
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit. That required a bit of trickery on the mastermind's part. They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot. They took Kaede's shot put ball and stowed it in the hidden room. To put it simply, Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the mastermind.
What?
Did you?
Say!
Everyone, calm down. Father is going to yell.
Monotum, why?
Whoops! I got too worked up and accidentally pressed the detonator!
The mastermind killed Rantaro? But why?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive. Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other. To break up the stalemate, the mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything. They wanted an exciting killing game.
That motive put pressure on the mastermind, as well as us.
Yes, Kaede had a plan to kill the mastermind, but Rantaro was caught in the trap. However, her plan ultimately failed. The shot put ball that she rolled didn't hit Rantaro.
Because it missed, we would have been annihilated due to the time limit. But the mastermind wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
Thanks to the Nanokumas, the mastermind would have known Kaede's intended murder weapon. So when her plan failed, they would already have another shot put ball prepared.
Then, the mastermind manipulated the scene to make it look like Kaede succeeded. All they had to do was hide Kaede's shot in the hidden room that only they could.
So, Kaede was executed on false charges?
Yes. Yes, she was. She didn't actually kill anyone. But she was executed nonetheless, because the mastermind framed her for Rantaro's murder. And Monokuma played along. He let us believe the mastermind's lie. We were all fooled, including Kaede. We thought she was the culprit until the very end. And you want to tell us this game is fair? That there are rules? That's all bullshit! This game makes no sense at all.
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case, then he could have twisted it for the other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Then, it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
I won't forgive them. I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. So cruel. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede. I swear on her kindness and her love and her grave that I will avenge her.
Yeah! How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monotum!
You're the one that blew him up! Don't pass the buck!
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also Rantaro's killer. Let's figure out who that is.
That is, if Monokuma still wants to continue this class trial.
Of course we're gonna keep going!
No, Monokuma. I will reveal the identity of the mastermind and end the killing game.
May I enter? Are you sure there's even a mastermind at all?
Are you sure you bastards aren't imagining it?
You guys are the ones hiding them!
It's possible the mastermind is still in this academy.
If they were involved in Rantaro's murder, there's no doubt.
Then they must have snuck in during the Gopher Project and stayed hidden in the
you just odd. Well,
I just realized something.
say it, or I'll cast my all the guys you date will be single.
It's Kaede's younger twin sister.
Younger twin sister?
It was on this Gopher Project participant list. She has a twin sister. It seemed sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right?
Are you saying those same circumstances apply?
This killing game was influenced a lot by the past one, right? So maybe the Mastermind's real identity was too.
Maybe. I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, there's no doubt that the Mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
How unfortunate that you couldn't find him during your final investigation. You're not allowed to leave while the trial's in session, so
You can't leave during a trial unless you gotta pee.
Oh, I gotta pee. We're not falling for that one.
Can you guys figure out the identity of the Mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the Mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous killing game. The Mastermind might have a twin for this game, too.
If it really is the same as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive. And she could potentially be the Mastermind.
Who cares? You're still no closer to the answer.
No leaving while the trial's in session!
Can you guys figure out the identity of the Mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the Mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous killing game, the Mastermind might have a twin for this game, too.
If it really is the same as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive. And she could potentially be the Mastermind.
Who cares? You're still no closer to the answer.
No leaving while the trial's in session!
Figure out the
16 of us at this. A 17th person too. That 17th
Person is the
Mastermind.
That's wrong! No, the Mastermind can't be a 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said. It implies that the Mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time. They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they...
I see. That's some impressive logic.
Don't agree with him!
And during the investigation, I found a classroom that makes flashback.
A classroom that makes flashback?
I'll explain the details later. When the door is opened, the classroom reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? The mastermind didn't want anyone to see them make...
But why create such a classroom at all? They could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much...
Knowing this, we can make a few assumptions. However, the implications aren't...
What an ominous way to say it. But there's nothing to worry about. We're in this together, no...
Yeah, she's right!
That's it! The mastermind is most likely one of the participants of...
One of the participants?
One of the 16 people who were forced to play this game. One of us.
What did you say?
The classroom that makes flashback lights and the hidden... It all suggests that the mastermind is someone we'd see every day at the academy.
Someone we'd see every day.
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because we're all friends!
Then it just me.
Shut up! That's not possible!
You're upset and irrational. Absolutely necessary.
Got it. We're up.
All right. We're gonna put on a reasonable yet outstanding show.
Our right to live.
Whatever! I don't believe you! There's no way the mastermind's here!
Wait. Even if it's one of the 16 students...
Huh?
It's possible that the mastermind merely faked the... Now that we know Monokuma will break rules as he's...
What's that supposed to mean? If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna...
Ah! Hurry up and answer!
Oh no! That's it! We need to go over everyone's alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Our alibis?
Didn't we discuss that during the first trial?
Now that we know Rantaro was killed by the map, we might find a hole in someone's...
So we just have to give our alibi.
Fine. So we can be sure that the...
Will it lead to a mess? Either way!
I was in the game room in the basement. With Kaito and Gonta and Maki. Also, Tenko and Angie were there too.
Even if I was in the same basement, it's impossible for me to have killed Rantaro.
Hey! I didn't kill Rantaro either!
I was in my room by myself. And so were Ryoma and Kokichi too. I know that is a poor alibi, but I did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the dining hall. Kyo, Miu, and Kirumi were with me. Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom. I couldn't have killed Rantaro.
That's wrong! Wait a minute, Tsumugi.
Huh?
You said you went to the bathroom. The girls' bathroom near the dining hall, right?
What did you say?
what? What about it?
Shuichi, didn't you investigate the girls' bathroom? Did you find anything?
The utility closet in that bathroom has a hidden passageway. One that's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library. Which means it's possible to get into the hidden room from that bathroom.
What?
Around the time Rantaro was killed, Tsumugi went to that exact bathroom. I'm positive that when Rantaro was killed, the culprit was in the hidden room. It's too convenient to be coincidence.
Hold on. This is all so sudden, I don't think I understand.
But maybe they got there from the hidden door in the library instead.
No, I don't think so. Remember that I had placed dust in the card reader in the library. I was trying to determine if the hidden door was opened with a card reader, but the dust didn't fall.
So, to enter the hidden room, they would need to use a different route, the girls' bathroom.
Yes, I believe that's the case. The culprit entered the hidden room from the girls' bathroom on the first floor. And with the help of Mother Kuma, watched the situation in the library unfold. As soon as they saw the Kaede's plan failed, they waited for the camera interval and leaped out of the hidden room, shot put. The hidden door could open from the inside, so there was no need to use the card reader. In any case, the culprit attacked Rantaro with a shot put ball, picked up the shot that Kaede had used, and
And they also took the survivor perk monopad that Rantaro had, right?
Yes, then they left the monopad and the shot in the hidden room, headed into the passageway, and returned to the girls' bathroom.
Are you saying the one who did it was Tsumugi?
No, it has to be some kind of mistake. Up till now, everything pointed to the mastermind not being one of us.
Is Tsumugi even capable of doing all this? He's just a cosplayer, you know.
Yeah, all this would be impossible for just some cosplayer.
But you said that you went to that bathroom during Rantaro's murder. How can you possibly refute that fact?
Refute? It's all just a coincidence. Oh, Kibo and Ryoma didn't have alibis. What if they went to the girls' bathroom?
Did you see one of them in the girls' bathroom?
What?
If one of them had gone into that bathroom, you would have seen each other, right? But you never mentioned that.
That's...
Tsumugi, what's the meaning of this?
Can this really be true?
Tsumugi, is this true?
No, it's not. I really only went to use the bathroom. I didn't know about the hidden passage.
Look lively, Mono Cubs! You're up! Move your asses!
That's very wrong.
Father's never yelled at me like
If we don't do well here, we're all gonna...
I still want to live longer. I want to see the next chapter. So please, let us win.
What?
Please, please let us win! We don't want to die!
We're like snowflakes. We're one of a kind.
I don't know what four-eye is this talking about. Bad guys never wear glasses.
Anyway, just cut it out! We don't want to die!
Monokuma and the Mastermind are the bad guys here. You don't want to die? Do you know how many of my friends were sacrificed?
Please, help us!
Is Four Eyes over there really the mastermind? We don't know anything!
I don't wanna!
Even if she is the culprit,
Hey, let's just stop this!
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind!
Please, help!
Is Four Eyes over there really the mastermind? We don't know anything!
I don't wanna explode!
Even if she is the culprit!
Hey, let's just stop this!
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind!
I'll cut through your words! Before being destroyed, Mother Kuma told us something. That individual is, of course.
When the mastermind commands Mother Kuma to give...
We all tried it out.
But Kiba wasn't there, was he?
Right, because I was fighting...
Did you hear that? Kiba didn't try giving Mother Kuma a command. So the real mastermind is...
Tsumugi was the only one who didn't say, give birth.
Huh?
Everyone else said, give birth. Tsumugi specifically used a different phrase. You didn't say give birth. You said make. You knew how to get Mother Kuma to create a spare, didn't you? That's why you specifically said make. If you had said give birth, Mother Kuma would have made a spare. Am I right, Tsumugi?
Hey, come on. What's wrong? Don't be like that, Shuichi. Do you really think I'm the mastermind? There's just no way. Hey, everyone, say something. I'm not the mastermind. That's crazy, right?
Then refute it. We're waiting.
Huh?
I don't want to believe it either. That's why I'm begging, Tsumugi. I'm begging you to refute me. I was wrong before. About Kaede. That's why I need everyone's help. I don't care if my detective work is wrong. I want to... Reaching the truth together is what...
Tsumugi, please.
Tsumugi, please!
What's the matter? You can't argue back after hearing that.
Whoa, hold on. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, Monosuke's infamous impatient.
And what an ugly head!
I don't think friends should... Come on, smile, everyone. I know, we could watch a con...
See? It's getting exciting! Shuichi is trying to reveal the mastermind. It's so heart-pounding!
It has to be you! Mastermind of this killing game, and the culprit who killed Rantaro. It's you, Tsumugi. There are no other possibilities. You don't have anything to say?
Anything to say? Even if you keep saying all that stuff, I still don't get it. Hey, let's stop this already. You're mistaken. Because we're all friends, right? Weren't we going to work together to end this killing game?
This is a class trial. Although we were forced into these class trials by the mastermind, that's how we It was the only way. It was the only way we could survive. So please, Tsumugi, refute the evidence. Please.
Tsumugi, I want the mastermind to be somewhere else. So, if you're really not the mastermind, then don't give up.
Even if you say that.
Hey, Shuichi! Why don't we...
What?
Come on, that's like your... Because there are people who don't know what the heck is... Now then, let's...
This is the truth of the case! With this new evidence, let's look back at Rantaro's murder. The night of the incident, we were waiting for the mastermind to trigger the trap we set in the... Around that time, there were 4 people in the dining hall, including the mastermind. The mastermind was probably irritated that no murder after the motive was given. They knew that, but the mastermind wanted some insurance. They would take action if necessary. The mastermind excused themselves from the dining hall and went to the bathroom. And from there, to the hidden room in the library that opened. And there they waited. With less than an hour before the time limit expired, Rantaro moved the library's book, which set off the receiver I was holding. It all happened the way we determined in the first trial. I ran out of the room, and Kaede rolled the shot put ball. At the same time, Rantaro was lured by the flash of the hidden camera Kaede set. He unwittingly stepped right into the path of the shot. The shot rolled down the path Kaede made, and then... fell right onto Rantaro's head, killing him. It turns out that was just, in reality, Kaede's murder. The shot put ball that Kaede rolled. He must have been surprised, seeing but his fate was sealed. The mastermind saw that Kaede's plan. The mastermind jumped out of the hidden room and attacked Rantaro from behind. And in their hand, the Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede's shot. The mastermind picked up Kaede's shot. They also looted the survivor perk. Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden room. I remember seeing the bookcase closing just as Kaede and I got there. The mastermind had probably just finished their crime. And so, the real truth was perfectly hidden from us, and reached the truth that Kaede was the culprit. But that truth had been twisted by them. After the murder, the mastermind and threw Kaede's shot put ball into the trash can. A little careless of them to not get. They probably believed no one would ever get into that room. Their crime complete, the passageway led from the hidden room all the girls' bathroom on the first floor. While the mastermind was pretending to use the girls' bathroom, they were actually using the hidden passageway. That's how they moved around without being noticed. Anyone could have used the hidden passageway, not just the people in the dining hall, but looking at the survivors. Only you could possibly be the mastermind. If I'm wrong, please refute me. Please tell us you aren't the mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate cosplayer. That's the truth of this case, of the killing game itself.
Well, what?
Yes! What is... Don't get tense!
Daddy! Please, go back to how you used to be!
How I used to be was more suited to a different story than this one.
Huh?
Basically, your story doesn't matter.
Well, Tsumugi, are there any... If so, then please...
Flaws?
Then explain.
You can do it!
Even if you cheer me on. It's not like that. I didn't do it!
Fight back, Tsumugi! Come on!
Daddy, you're tensing up again!
I still want to live, so please don't push the button!
Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
It's Junko Enoshima!
What?
'Cause it's always been her. In the Hope's Peak killing game, and in the Jabberwock Island killing game, Junko Enoshima didn't participate. She controlled the game from... Even if it's boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time, too. It's gotta be Junko again!
Junko Enoshima is dead.
You're wrong. It's all Junko's doing. this killing game is her doing too! Yeah, that's gotta be it!
Junko Enoshima is...
'Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is...
Daddy, please don't get so excited! You pressed the button by accident!
Look at our cute faces!
Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is what? Okay, time for a commercial break.
No, it isn't!
See? We're a good comedy group too, so please don't...
Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Right the fuck here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Even if nobody was waiting. Even if it makes you go, what? Again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd?
Tsumugi, what's the matter? Our friend who survived with us?
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
Cause I'm just a character. You know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
A lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the mastermind. Calling her your friend? Ugh, it's laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh.
Are you serious?
But why? That face and that voice.
Junko Enoshima.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
No, that's not possible.
But why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima.
Yeah?
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko.
So, you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh?
No, a perfect reproduction.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow.
Whatever it is. You're the... So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct?
Oh, say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
It never ends the game? What do you mean?
She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until...
No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
What? It's already over? Oh, but I just showed up.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely... So?
So? Is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game!
Huh? The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain.
Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game. That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher Project, and my inner Junko told me...
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Did Kokichi know about this? He was your comrade, right?
Huh? Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like, you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls. But I am despair itself. I am a god of despair.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
Then Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led. To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Who's this killing game being shown to?
There's nobody watching.
Huh?
We were the last 16 people alive, you know. Who could be watching? Humanity is gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules? You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting.
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
Your what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game.
Yep, that's it.
There are no survivors of humanity.
That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
No, that's wrong!
Oh dear! I am so surprised!
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there. But how do we know our memories are real?
Huh? What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong?
There's something that's been bothering me about our memory. Here, look at this book.
A complete history of Hope's Peak Academy?
This book contains years of research about Hope. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information, but there's a lot written in here that differ.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember.
So it started... That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terror. It would not be hyperbole to say that event brought despair.
And it was all caused by a single high school girl.
Yeah, it was me! Junko Enoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair...
Wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here.
Huh?
Yes. Everything we just said is... But it doesn't match what's written.
So you gotta play? Point out what everyone is missing. All right!
The biggest... most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
A student of Hope's Peak Academy.
The ultimate despair! Junko Enoshima!
I did everything in my power
to spread despair over the entire world!
The biggest, most awful...
Academy.
Inspiring
war
and terrorism around the world. All that despair was just a single high school...
That's wrong! One high school girl started the tragedy. At least that's what I remember. But that's not what this ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after. To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than...
This is the first time I've heard about this.
That's what I recall as well. That...
Coincidences sure are scary.
Coincidence?
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies.
Ugh, does it even matter?
Just shut up.
So, let's continue where we... Junko resorted to different tactics. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into...
But boo-hoo! When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
Then the fight between the future foundation. The worst case scenario was avoided.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in history happened. Because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Peak Academy.
Prisoner by the ultimate despair. And forced into the killing game.
Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only now reaching their climax.
So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened. Because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of
Prisoner by the ultimate despair.
That's wrong! It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the it was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Shut themselves in?
Why would they shut themselves in?
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy during the tragedy. They trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped...
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it.
What you've been saying isn't consistent.
Huh. Is that so?
Let's just move on. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were at.
What about Hope's Peak?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were... We heard it had been rebuilt and was and so we gathered at the brand new...
Since Hope's Peak Academy was but there's no doubt we were students.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
When we found out, we came to the new Hope's Peak Academy.
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school. Which is why we were all in different classes.
But we're all the same!
That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
That's wrong! We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking... But that's not what's written. The Academy did not take applications.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied...
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least, that's...
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong?
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book. There is other evidence as... The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island. But remember what Rantaro said? But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants. He was not present at the two killing games that Junko orchestrated.
Then, which killing game did
I'm not entirely sure, but... And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi's account is
Oh, an inconsistency?
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of but I don't think that's true.
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible! He was... The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the... And Kokichi was their leader. Then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone. So where's your proof he wasn't around?
This is it! The motive video we found in... An organization centered around petty crimes. And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried... Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of, his motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
You mean, he wasn't a remnant of despair?
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light. And neither was Kaito. Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair, or Junko Enoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong. All of these weird inconsistencies are from...
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi?
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it. I actually did a little experimenting with a device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right? The flashback lights, the legend... We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories...
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories?
Then what was it for?
What was it for, huh?
Go on, tell them.
Yes, that's it. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Implanting...
Yes, The memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't our real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other. Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those...
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
not real. They were all false memories. They were all lies.
Lies?
Oh, what a horrible truth! Then everything was a lie! All the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing! Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Well, that is what it means.
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they are. The more fun and shocking it is when they're revealed.
That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth.
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
It's just as Shuichi said. They're tools for implanting new. The light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves. That light is beamed directly into the brain. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in...
We were just...
For example, your memories of being...
Fake! You guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
None of us were ever students there. It was just a fake memory.
We're not students from Hope's Peak?
Yep, that was all fake.
Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak.
I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out.
It's hopelessly the worst!
So that's why Kokichi had to die?
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant, but he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself. He wanted to be the mastermind. That's why he lied. He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so, became a thorn in their... So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with the lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair.
At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hand. But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. Remember when Kokichi revealed the truth of the outside world? You all got so depressed.
Wait, then, to make us recover from...
Yep, we gave you memories of being Hope.
So you all could face despair.
You controlled us?
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all... New mysteries and truths turned to motivation. Motivation drives us. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward. But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting jerked around by meaningless lies.
This class trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so... Because you got a memory from...
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from... At first, you ran away from the Gopher... But then, you bravely chose... You took on all the wishes of your... And now, you remember how you got here. You remembered that you had all been entrusted with the world's hope. Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger. I have to escape! I'll never give up! I won't be defeated by the master!
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk, guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right?
You were controlling our emotions? Even our resolve to defeat the mastermind?
This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood. If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
Oh, the memories. That memory, and that memory, and that memory, and that memory, and that... If they were all big memories, then... Where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans for mankind's last killing game kinda just fell apart. So figure out why on your own.
Then, who are you? I don't know who you are.
Huh? What's not to understand? I became me. What about that don't you get?
If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, this is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else. What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Is Junko Enoshima also?
Yes, it's my cosplay. I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them!
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Number of characters?
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told us.
Ah, you remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy would...
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Fictional?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened. Hope's Peak, the future foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Danganronpa!
Danganronpa?
What? What are you even talking about?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it. That's right! Me, that nasty pig Bart, and everyone else are all fictional.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist.
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What?
Isn't that surprising? Yeah. Up till now, you thought...
The fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world!
Cosplay? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real?
Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. So if you want to make me your enemy...
Then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa itself?
Why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Well, duh! It's so you don't play the killing game.
This is the world of Danganronpa, you know? No shit we're playing the killing game.
But it's not just any killing game. It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction!
Ultimate real?
But if it's fiction, then the world being in real world outside.
That's right. Of course. How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed.
Really? It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
Nah, that ain't happening.
Why? If the world...
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me.
Monokuma, what's going...
Do you really want to know? Forget about the world! The walls of this academy are your world now! The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
They've all been watching this killing game transpire.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
So this was all a show?
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars. All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game.
Wait, why?
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary.
It is so very peaceful, and so it is so very boring.
With so much peace, people have become bored.
We created this ultimate real fiction so Danganronpa could fulfill that need. Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan. Everyone loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone. So it's everyone's killing.
This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has...
This is the truth of this killing game.
We were forced to play some...
Danganronpa! You noticed way too late. There's no Dangan... Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa!
Danganronpa.
What is this?
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
What do you mean?
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and
Huh? How long has it gone on? Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is?
Shuichi, what do you think?
What?
What number killing game is this? You should be able to tell from the logo.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just...
Could this be the 53rd one?
Ding ding! Correct! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa! In other words, Danganronpa V3... Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3... The seasons just kept coming, and with it came more killing games until it transcended games and anime to become... And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
53rd?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first two, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplay.
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to that is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. The people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this.
The whole world?
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the killing game? It's all because the outside world wants it, you know? It's not just me.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something? The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair.
They're literal managers! So I want to hear your best guess.
Team Danganronpa?
Yeah, the company that makes
You guys are behind in your studies!
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing entertainment. And our newest project is...
A heart-pounding killing game!
Shut up! Shut up! You created an entire fictional world? No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
What?
Either way, I don't...
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes?
What?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you.
Still don't get it? You just... Who the hell are you guys?
We're the same.
Yes, that's right.
You're just fictional characters created.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
We're not fictional!
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual...
Yep, you're all... You guys out there beyond the fourth wall are... You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters. That's the truth.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever. When you guys came to this academy, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
But boring, everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa, so you were all made more suitable for your new role.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like that delightful documentary, Making a...
It was at that point that the prologue...
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction. Our talents as...
Yep, your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll...
But it's not just your talents, it's your
It's all fiction, created by...
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents...
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Wait a minute. What? Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional?
It's not stupid! Isn't this what you all wanted?
We wanted this? Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
No way! Are you saying... That's not possible! How could we ever...
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa, and if I were a contestant, I would want to be... I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters, so I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of... And I mean that. Anything. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
Huh?
How nice!
Huh?
So...
You guys are ready?
Could it be...
All right!
We really said that?
That's a lie! I have no memory of...
You just forgot is all. 'Cause of the...
The people you used to be are gone.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return! All that stuff's fiction too!
Then... my friend...
All fiction!
You can't go back home, because there is no such... Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real...
The only place we fictional characters can live is in... only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped. That's why you guys can't leave this place. That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. That's why there's nowhere to run.
Enough. I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
That reaction!
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your...
However, all your...
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
I was the one who came up with that plotline. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito!
What are you saying?
Then what about Tinkle?
Because that was her character. It's
a character created to bring excitement to the killing game.
So the killing game swelled with excitement.
You're telling us... Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, everything in this world has a writing credit. Are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line? That was a lie!
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's every single thing that has happened in this kill is a lie!
Why am I here?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
Ugh, it's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair! The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy! See?
What is that? Is this what the outside world wants?
Oh, don't have... Well, yelling for help is useful. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself!
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we...
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can.
There's no way to stop it.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
It's all a lie. Me, everyone here. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing.
I hear your voices crystal clear. My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation. That is why I will not give up. I will not give up hope until the very end. We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach. We must keep our heads high and search for hope, especially in deepest despair. Hope?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do. So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever!
Jeez, so annoying.
The outside world doesn't just want despair, it wants hope too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then—
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too! There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside—
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate!
Audience surrogate?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience.
Now tell me, what is your...
This is it! An audience...
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature. The results of an...
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey?
Every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience.
That antenna on your head lets you receive...
This is an antenna?
When your antenna broke and you went... That was a big problem for us.
But that's not your only role. Your...
Camera?
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience. The outside world has been watching from your... It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world. And it's all thanks to you. That's why I'm so glad you survived. Because now I can use you to plunge the
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair... By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Woohoo! Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Why would you go to all this trouble?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou! My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair eroding the real world?
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
No. I won't give in to despair!
Huh?
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the—
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
There's no way to spread hope to an audience that watches Killing Room.
No! My inner voice already if that's the voice of the outside world. So I will trust the outside world.
What is this?
This is the power of— I will not lose to your despair! Now—
Ugh, how annoying.
Well, if I can get someone like you to—
I won't let you do that!
Oh, you're going to—
There. Let's settle this.
The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo!
Settle this how?
Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
You're the one who broke the rule.
How about we start over and have a special vote?
A special vote? But—
Whatever, man.
Cause that's what Dangan...
This final special vote will determine, between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
What?
This'll be a vote to determine how this story...
You guys have to decide whether this story ends.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Oh man, this is great!
Hope will definitely win.
Yeah, that's...
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
Suffering?
All right, let me explain what's gonna happen.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win...
Then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murder. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Even if we make new flashback-like motives for you.
So no matter how many motives we provide,
Nothing will happen.
You can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live!
Even if you went outside, there'd be...
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction. Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never...
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the Danganronpa setting.
There's no reason to pull out of school. Only losers pull out.
Then at least put us back how we were!
silence! Weep not over spilt milk.
Huh? I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
Flashback lights can only overwrite old memories with new ones.
But if you're absolutely then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
So we can't...
Fuck yeah! How about that despair? But if I, representing despair, am punished and keep...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game...
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us.
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far.
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then...
However,
Even if you do escape to the outside world.
No! As long as we never...
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which two will survive?
I sacrifice myself! What? If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world...
But, Kibo...
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body...
Kibo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself...
In order for Hope to win, Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko... Or Hope can't win.
Do you got the guts to make such a heartless Troy?
That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you...
You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together.
There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together.
Won't you stay here together?
Let's all stay together.
I want to stay here with you.
Here?
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo. Come on, let's stay together, please.
Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you! Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
Hope?
The world outside craves
game will live on forever!
This killing game will end in...
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Me.
Despair is
Even look like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme is the despair
Be
of
sure
a
to check
bad
out the
ending!
website.
The world outside craves
game will live on forever!
This killing game will end...
The world outside craves despair!
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me.
The world outside craves
Game will
despair!
live on forever!
This killing game will end in...
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Despair is
Even look like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme is the despair
Be
of a
sure to check
bad
out the
ending!
website. Game will live forever! Be sure to check out the website.
The world outside craves
Game will
despair!
live on forever!
This...
The world outside craves
Game will
despair!
live forever!
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Despair is done!
I even look like this.
This despair... The world outside craves despair!
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me.
Despair!
You look like this.
The world outside craves despair!
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Despair is done!
I even look like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme is the despair of a bad ending!
Hope moves forward! I will never give up.
Huh?
Even if you won't give up.
I'll sacrifice myself.
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then they can survive this.
Maki?
After listening to Kibo, I don't want this killing game to end with despair.
Even if you only feel that way, because I wrote...
Even then, I'll choose. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up.
But what's gonna happen?
What indeed?
No, once the audience sees, everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
What?
I reject that hope! I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi.
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening! I reject that hope! Hope itself is the villain here. We suffer because of hope. Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair. She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope.
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope? What does that mean?
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice. The reason this madness has gone on 53, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
I will cut down your words! Despair takes everything from people, even their strength. That's why it's not possible for despair to be better.
The people watching probably feel the same way.
What?
Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want, while they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Shuichi, that's...
Then let's start the voting time!
What?
The final vote! It's all gonna end here!
Wait! We're not...
Please, let me just ask one more thing.
What is it?
If Hope wins this final vote, and you, Tsumugi, the loser, well, what kind of punishment will they receive? Please.
Why should I tell you? I'm
That's right! The punishment isn't the problem right now. The problem is...
No, that is the problem. Because if the punishment is what I think it is, then everything would make sense. Including why Rantaro participated in another killing game.
Rantaro?
You know the answer, Keep.
Me?
If you really are connected to the outside world,
this is it! I got it. The punishment is...
What?
yeah, I think the punishment after the final vote. That's what Rantaro was talking about. Something similar must have happened in the last killing game, and he sacrificed himself and was forced to participate again. All this means is, if we choose Hope here, Tsumugi will still be the mastermind, Kibo will still represent the viewers, and Maki will be the new ultimate survivor. The killing game will begin again. Don't you see? If Hope wins, the killing... It's because Hope wins that the killing never stops. It's what the people want. They want Hope to win. They want the happy ending. That's how the killing game has gone on.
The killing game persists.
That's why I'm going to reject that.
In its despair, you're going to choose to... How boring.
But this is fine. Our audience loves despair, so...
After all, even if despair wins, the killing...
Then, Hope if we continue to win for Hope...
No, you don't get it! It's not...
Then...
When Maki said she was going to sacrifice her... Why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why do we have to go through it again? Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over? And why do we have to bear that burden? Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I don't want anyone to feel that way, and... Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like... Then I reject that world! I'll...
Fight the...
It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what a fictional character does or says, it's just fiction.
Then I'll fight the outside world from
within this fiction.
I refuse to...
Refuse to vote?
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be...
Yes, I know. If this ends without a single vote being cast for Hope or despair, the audience would hate it. So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside... I won't vote for Keep. I reject both... I'll put a stop to this killing game.
You can't stop it! If Danganronpa ends, I'll be out of a job!
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me too.
It's a death game. What the fuck you gonna do?
Ain't it better to just let it end with despair?
I reject both hope and despair. I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair.
You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagion.
It should end with hope, but still...
Kibo, what are you Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then cannot trust it. I may be a robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with... I don't want anyone else to feel this way, so I will abandon hope.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience!
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway. New characters are created just to show the outside world a fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to... And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, well, I've had enough of it. We won't let it end the way they want. To end this killing game, we will reject Danganronpa.
Shuichi.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than ever. That's true even now, if Kibo and Maki didn't stand up. But it's because I'm weak, and because I finally realized how cruel this hope really is. Hold on, everyone. Himiko, Maki.
Abstain from vote.
You can't do that.
You guys really want to commit?
It's still a sin to throw your life away.
You've been...
Such foolishness!
Himiko, we can put it... We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
Use our lives?
But Himiko, you can't look away. You can't... Only those who have found the truth can If we refuse to vote, we all die.
Is to blaspheme against life itself.
Hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want to end me like that. You would throw your life away for that?
That would be a meaningless death.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we revolt against the outside world.
I'm gonna put an end to it. Even if I'm a fictional character, that's why killing games are fun, right? It's fun to see two lives clash, right? But I won't let you use my life. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. I'll use the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game!
What? Suicide is suicide!
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script. Because if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big...
It's okay, Maki. And believe in yourself, just like you believed in Kaito.
Believe?
That's why you have to fight. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if they...
Even your thoughts are works of fiction! It's all fun!
Even if it is fiction, it's because of everyone's sacrifices that we've come this far. Their deaths have to be more than just fiction.
There must be something
we can do!
You can live your lives for them as well.
We're gonna use this fiction to change reality. We're gonna end Danganronpa.
I will believe in myself. Even if everything is fictional, I'll believe in my feelings. If I can't believe in my feelings, if we can change reality, our lives will have significance. And hopefully...
Are you saying that it's a...
Man, why do you guys want to die so badly?
It's not that I want to die. We fought so hard to survive. Of course we... But it's not just about us. Everyone who... They were all desperate to live. They want for themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. To us, the killing game is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it.
Like I told you, it's not as long as the world wants killing.
Then we have to change it.
There's no way you can change it.
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Huh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone if fiction has the power to touch people's hearts. That is what I believe. I will all...
Then it's decided. We reject hope and despair.
Are you serious?
Are you getting flustered?
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know.
But what about hope?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
We've already decided to quit this killing game.
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right. This class trial is...
Voting time? No, not yet.
The killing game...
This class trial will go on forever. This game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end? You really want Danganronpa to end? Hey, why aren't you doing...
I'm abandoning this game. I won't play your game anymore, Monokuma. Now start the vote.
I won't let you abandon this game.
I definitely won't let you!
Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game!
Hey, what are you doing?
Let's have more fun with the game. Let's have luck. Do the class trial right, or the audience is gonna get bored!
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment. We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining. If you're gonna complain, perhaps you should just stop watching. Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna end our tragedy here.
Just give up already and stop.
All four of us will abstain.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Does the outside world really want that? Hey, what are they saying?
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my friend.
Kibo?
Kibo?
They don't want this kind of ending.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes, my inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair.
Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself!
That's not possible. The kid... Like I said, it's because he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger.
What do you mean?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be?
But that's the decision of the Don't just end Danganronpa! We supported you! You owe us! That's what they said. So it doesn't matter how much you because the outside world still wants Danganronpa!
What did you...
So do you still want to throw your...
Kibo!
Kibo!
Don't say that!
I'm sorry. I could not fight with you until the end. But your choice is not wrong. The real enemy, the outside world who is enjoying this. So please, use me to change the world.
Kibo.
Kibo!
He's completely... That makes me sad too, you know. But this is the end. So no matter how you use your lives...
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, I know we can change the world.
I said it's impossible! For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves.
You're going to throw your lives away? For those... You fought to survive this killing game.
Even if we die, it's our friends who died, gave us their love. If we can inspire change in others, that love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality. That's why. I'm gonna change the world. Even if this whole story, I will use that lie to change...
That's right!
Shuichi, you can change this world.
There's no way! They all love the killing games!
I'm giving the world what it wants!
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside and let them hear me.
This isn't my Danganronpa! I'm a longtime fan! Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy end. No way fiction can change the world! Lol.
Fiction has the power to change reality!
I'm not here for a damn lecture! Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture.
Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment?
Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey! Killing games are the best form of entertainment!
I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
We're gonna use our lives to change the world!
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue like this! Who cares if they die? They're not real! Just kill each other already! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game! I need that sweet closure! Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? Death makes this ending sucks. The point of Danganronpa. Death makes this ending sucks. The point of Danganronpa. Death makes this ending sucks. The point of Danganronpa. Pick one. Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue like this. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Danganronpa will never end, will it?
Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa!
just happened?
Kibo?
Like I said, the outside world won't let everyone. That's reality.
Now then! I guess that's what the outside world...
Let's give it everything!
All right, looks like voting is over.
I didn't vote. That was...
The three of us might be penalized for but what's going to happen to Kibo?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world...
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that.
What?
Just as I thought. You won.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we?
Friends? You've got...
I turned over a new leaf. So, since the four of us abstained from no matter who he voted for, So, in other words, But Kibo said earlier, so we're going to punish him.
Hold it. Why are you... If Kibo survives...
It doesn't work like that. He needs...
That's not fair!
It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but... Well, since I didn't vote, but I'll accept if you guys are willing to die to stop the kid. Just... What?
Why?
What did you say?
Okay.
What?
That's true. That's it!
What is that? Why? Stop! What?
No. That's it!
know?
Yeah.
Hey!
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That.
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Because... that's it!
All right! So I should be able to hold my head up high!
Huh?
Everyone!
Are you okay?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm safe.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived, and that's the truth. Okay.
Hey.
You're right.
Why?
No.
Yeah?
Okay. Remember. You're right.
Yeah?
Because... if I remember correctly...
What? What did you say?
But...
Hey!
What did you say?
No.
What?
That's...
Huh? How nice!
Huh?
So... You guys are ready?
Could it be...
All right!
But... if I remember correctly...
What?
What's the point?
Okay.
Jeez. Don't tell me.
But...
Yeah?
Remember. Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles, but those things changed us. And we were able to so it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end. Okay. We stand with 1 foot in fiction and 1 foot in...
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. We gotta take all the experience we...
Yeah, we'll see what this world gained and what it lost. Let's find out together.